Welcome to episode 0 of the FRC programming series for FRC Team 8590. Today we are going to be covering the preparations and everything you need to do before you start actually writing code for the robot. To start, we need to download WPI library. This is where all of our code will be written for FRC, so it is imperative that we have it installed. You're going to go to the WPI lib installation guide, which you can find by just Googling WPI installation guide, and you want to look for the website that's docs.wpilib.org. Once you get to this page, simply scroll down until you find download for Windows and click that. After you click that, it's going to be a long download process, but as long as you see prompts that ask you to select options and you click whatever is recommended, then the installation will go fine. Next, we need to download the National Instruments LabVIEW software for FRC. Again, you can just Google National Instruments LabVIEW software for FRC and look for this page. When you come to download this file, you will realize that it says login to download. You will need to create an account or at least use somebody else's account to download it to the computer. It's just a one-time thing. You can delete the account afterwards if you'd like. You just need to have an account when you download it. After you download this, you will have access to the FRC driver station, which is how we actually operate the robot and make it enabled and disabled during gameplay. The last thing on our list is the radio setup. This will be the bulk of the video. This is only needed if the radio is not already set up. Ideally, you should be able to turn on the robot, wait for about 30 seconds, and then see a Wi-Fi network that says 8590. If you do this and you can see it, then you don't need to set up the radio. You can just connect to that network and you will be connected to the robot. However, if the radio network is not set up, this is how you do it. First, you need to take one of our computers and connect the Ethernet to the DS port of the radio, or the driver station port. Next, you need to power the radio. The best way to do this, I would say, is simply using the power module. This is what we will use during the game, and so the robot is probably already set up to use it. Simply connect the Wi-Fi radio port of the power module to the Rio port of the radio. Then take the Robo-Rio port of the power module and connect it to the actual Robo-Rio. Then take the 12-volt input from the power distribution hub and connect it to the radio power module. If you have any questions about this, you can probably ask the electrical team, and hopefully they know what they're doing and they can help you with this. Overall, this is a setup you should have of the Robo-Rio to the power module also getting a 12-volt input, then having the Wi-Fi radio portion of the power module go to the radio, and then from the radio to your computer. So the first thing you're going to need to do is configure it. If you are still over this wired connection, which you should be, then you should go to the listed IP address to actually configure the radio. The address will be 192.168.69.1. You don't need to type /configuration. Once you are here, you want to first click Robot Radio Mode. After you do this, you want to fill in the following. For team number, you should put in 8590, unless you're not on 8590, in which you should be. For the SSID suffix, we don't actually need to add anything there. We are going to be fine with just what we have. Next, we need to create a password. This can be whatever you want, and in the past, we've kept it pretty simple so that other people are able to use it and not have to struggle remembering it. So this is what I recommend. Not password specifically, just something that everyone on the team will know. Lastly, we need to do firmware uploads. Now, again, our radio should already be up to date on the latest one, but if it's ever not, then you can simply download from the Vivid Hosting site. In fact, you can find everything you need for the setup on the Vivid Hosting site. After you do this, you should be able to download the firmware. There will be a 64-character string that goes with it that you can copy and then paste into this checksum part. When that's all ready, you can just press upload, and then do not remove the radio while the upload is happening, or else you'll need to do the firmware again. And that is it. That is the setup on everything you need to do before you start programming. Thank you for watching, and thank you for starting the programming series from 8590.